Tired after school or got nothing to do? Well, I got the best solution for you when you're bored out of your mind and trying to indulge in the greatest anime out there. That is why for today we'll be talking about the top 10 best anime to watch right now that are airing. So before we begin, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with the formalities out of the way, let's dive on in. Up first, we've got Blue Exorcist: The Blue Knight Saga. One of the greatest manga chapters of the Blue Exorcist manga is finally animated in all its glory, and we, the fans, have the access to enjoy it and relish in all its greatness. Of course, I'm talking about the backstory of Father Fujimoto, the mother of Rin, and how the world of Blue Exorcist as we know it came to be. By the time Rin was born, it might not be the main character Rin that is leading this series, but as someone that has been in this line of work for years now, I can only say that you shouldn't miss this arc. It is one of the best in the entire manga. And the same goes for the world and character building as well. Not to mention the events that led to Rin existing. It was just second to none reading this in the manga, and it was great. And honestly, I can't wait to watch it. And I bet some of you share my enthusiasm in the series now. And up next is I Have a Crush at Work. The world is just filled with so many kinds of loves and types of relations, but some of them are just forbidden, or even worse. What could be worse than forbidden, you may ask? I'll tell you, it's office love. Now, what do I mean by office love? No, I am not talking about some cheap fantasy of a boss and a secretary. I am talking about two lovebirds that actually want one another, can't keep their hands off each other, and are doing their best not to be caught at their workplace to avoid any possible complications to their job and life in general. In this series, we follow the lovey-dovey couple that are head over heels for one another. They're gonna have to keep their feelings in check. However, at least in front of their colleagues, that is, join these couple on their romantic journey as they dive deep into the intricacies of relationships at work. Who knows, you might learn a thing or two. Wink. And up next we have From Bureaucrat to Villainous. Dad's been reincarnated. I swear, after all the crazy kinds and ideas animes has been adapting for the last few years, nothing surprises me anymore. And this applies to the plot of this show as well. A 52-year-old man is reincarnated into the villainous of an otome game that his daughter used to play. Honestly, I don't know what is worse, the fact that he was a bureaucrat or that he is now a villainous. This guy just couldn't find a worse role for him to be in than the villainous of the story, since he is nowhere near being as evil and haughty as that girl should be. All that is thanks to his rigorous years working as a civil servant in Japan, of all places, and he is gonna try his best, however, to keep his role and advance the game as it should. We all already know that he's gonna botch that part pretty hard. And up next we have the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You Season 2. I swear this guy just went ahead and hogged off all the luck this generation and the next will ever have, cause damn, how can someone be so fucking lucky? First, he gets two of the hottest girls as his girlfriends in high school on his very first day, mind you. Oh, and you think I was done? Far from it. This lucky bastard doesn't settle for just two, however, he goes off to entangle three more girls, making a total of 5 girlfriends that each love him and almost worship him at a certain level without a care in the world that he is 5-timing them. That was all in the season 1, mind you. Oh yeah, anyone hear a plot twist? This time, this bastard is unhappy with the girls he has. You know that daughter? Well, she goes for the frickin' mother. And guess what? She fell for him too, and as if that wasn't awkward enough, being his 6th girlfriend along with her daughter, this woman was so damn rich she went and bought the entire school he was in just to be his chairman, and just to stay close to him all day long. I mean, I've seen absurdity before, but this is just wacky. This just takes it even further, and honestly, I can't wait to see what the series still has up its sleeve, and I'm excited to see who else is gonna join in on this harem soon. And up next we have My Happy Marriage Season 2. A classic staple of each marriage ever is to meet the in-laws, and to take their blessings for that marriage, gaining their favor. This anime isn't any different. Sayamori Mio has suffered a lot in her life, and it seems like her suffering is, well, I guess it's just getting started. Finally, they are going to meet her in-laws, the prestigious Kudo family. This visit is gonna be anything but fun, however. Right off the bat, like a monster-in-law, the mother of Kyoka tries to make the life of Mio a living hell, treating her like a maid in that mansion of theirs. I swear, the writer of this story just wants Mio to suffer at every turn. And as if she didn't have her hands full already, her abusive, good-for-nothing, worthless father shows up out of nowhere after abandoning her for years. The audacity on that guy. Well, I guess married life is as complicated as they say, huh? By the way, did I mention that we have an extensive review on this already? You should go check it out. It's one of my faves. And up next, we have Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Season 2. The friendly, caring, loving spirit is back for a second season to the 7 Mysteries School, back with its trusty assistant to help him. In what, you ask? In exercising spirits, of course, and working on keeping the delicate balance between mortals and spirits. The show is divided into many story arcs, and back in COVID, Season 1 was only 12 episodes long, and we just couldn't have enough from the gimmicks, the pranks, and the relation Hanako and Nene soon built together. And now, finally, after 4 years, 5, the show is finally back for its second season, and boy, is it gonna be a ride. The animation from the trailer is still as unique as we remember it, and just as good. The art style so far has been paying tribute to the manga it is adapted from, and for their sake, let's hope they don't change a thing, because I'm seriously sick and tired by now from the studios changing the manga thinking it's a good idea. Stop it. Stop doing that. Please. And up next, we have Sakamoto Days. Okay guys, I know he doesn't look like much and he looks fat and old and whatnot, but believe me when I tell you this is the same person whose name mention alone would make grown men shit their pants. And I'm talking Briggs. This man is the greatest hitman to ever live, incomparable in all aspects, and has powers similar to superhumans. John Wick? Well, this is probably John Wick's uncle, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Just imagine these two guys in a room full of weapons going at each other. Someone must animate this. Please. Somebody. Is there an animator here? Please animate this. But hey, the idea is mine, so at least give me credit. But seriously, this show came a surprise to many when it came out by just how action-packed and good it was. So trust me when I say you should watch it. And up next we have Dr. Stone, Science Future. Well, it has been quite the journey with Senko and company, but alas, all good things must come to an end at some point. After the announcement of the 4th season of Dr. Stone, a sad piece of information was revealed as well. This information stated that sadly, this is the final season of Dr. Stone. However, the good part is that this season will be divided into 3 parts, which means that we will have enough time on our hands to enjoy the show and give it the farewell it deserves. Senko this time is off to the American continent along with Usui, Chrome, Gen, and all the gang in hopes of finding the infamous corn of that land and using it to create an infinite supply of the miracle serum to cure everyone from the stoning and free them from their torment in that stone husk once and for all. One problem, however, though, the Americas are inhabited, and that scientist and his group have a serious knack to just building big kick-ass weapons and airplanes. Senko might be looking at an all-out war this time, however. Knowing him, I'm just sure he will manage somehow and come out on top. The journey is almost complete, and Senko's dream of curing the world is just an arm's stretch away from him. He just needs to grab it is all. Will he achieve his long dream after all the trials he had to go through? Or will a greater evil present itself and set back his plans? Only one way to find out. And finally, we have Solo Leveling Season 2, A Rise from the Shadow. You really didn't think I would be ending the video without mentioning the arguably most anticipated and loved anime on this list, did you? After the great success of Season 1 and all the aspects of the show, from the choreography to the battles, the music, and of course the top-notch animation, Season 2 was bound to happen while the hype train still had fuel in it, am I right or am I right? Well, Sun Jin-woo, just like the great Vegeta, and I quote, "I am the hype." And we can all agree that this guy that was once an E-ranker is on his way to hype down, and nothing, I mean nothing, is going to stand in his way anytime soon. And if they did, well, he'll just add them to the collection, I guess. Honestly, after seeing the amazing animations and just how good the fights are in both seasons, I can't wait anymore until the Ant Arc is finally animated. And we all know what happens in the Ant Arc. The two kings clash and only one remains standing. All I know is it's gonna be a battle of the ages, and it would definitely break the internet. Also, quick honorable mention for the one and only latest season of Re:Zero. I really tried to squeeze it into this video, but I just couldn't. So I'm mentioning it here so that you guys can really check out the new season. The rules of the game are slowly shifting and Subaru is going for the offensive this time around. Definitely another one to be hyped up for. But with all that said and done, I want you guys to let me know that you enjoyed this video down in the comments below. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, about just as much as I had fun making it for you. Also, don't forget to like this video if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon and set us all to be notified about all our latest new videos. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.